Jo, you are where you are and you've got a mountain to climb. Now, what all the polls also show is that women still, a large number of women, maybe a third of those that can vote, still haven't made their mind up or still say they could change their mind. You've made lots of statements about equal rights, fighting for women to be treated more fairly at work and more maternity and paternity leave. What would you say to the women watching this programme, why they should vote for you? What is it that you can offer women specifically?
Well, I think the first thing I'd say is that, I mean, politics affects every aspect of your lives. And so, first of all, it's really important to vote and to have your voice heard. And we've been able to do a huge amount to support women in the workplace, for example, with the shared parental leave, which means that mums and dads will be able to choose how to share the time off after they have a new baby.
But a lot of employers might say 50 weeks off when you have a baby shared between men and women. Traditionally, very few men have taken that up. So although you've campaigned for it, it's not something that's very appealing to a lot of men. And the second thing is that 50 weeks, I know the legislation has been passed, but a lot of small employers say, oh, we can't afford it.
Well, it's the same amount of leave. It's just that mums and dads can choose how they split it. And it comes in for babies that are due from the 5th of April, so in a few weeks' time, some of which might be being born already, because babies don't always show up on schedule. Yeah. But actually what that will do is it will enable dads to play a more hands-on role, as many do want to do, and we know that's good for child development. It enables parents to actually work out how to adjust to this wonderful moment in their life.
Yeah, but is it going to make people vote for you at the election? I can see your good intentions, but is it actually a vote, you know, is it going to get you more seats in Parliament?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, whenever we speak to people about it, it's incredibly popular. We know it's going to help equality in the workplace. But there's also, you know, the tax cut that we've... £800 tax cut for working people. That's a Liberal Democrat policy. The Conservatives said in the television debates last time round, we can't afford this, we can't do it. Liberal Democrats have done it in government. In fact, we've gone beyond what we said. And in the next Parliament, we want to go further with another £400 tax cut.
Jo, I haven't got a clue I'm going to vote for. I'm really confused with it all this year. I just want you to tell me why I should vote for you, what makes you better than the other parties.
Well, I mean, for me, why I joined the Lib Dems was about the priority we put on education, and in particular that's how you build opportunities for people so that it doesn't matter whether you're born in a big house or a small flat, wherever you are in the country, you can get on in life and have the opportunity to succeed. And in government, we've made sure we protected the schools budget, we've given extra money to support kids from the poorest backgrounds and introduced free school meals.
You didn't deliver on university fees last time, did you? Which really damaged your image, I think, for your education policy.
So we haven't been able to do everything that we wanted to do because we've got 8% of MPs and we're in coalition with the Conservatives, so we don't get to do everything our own way. That said, more disadvantaged kids are now going to university than before the policy that we've implemented. So actually there's been some positive things that have come out of that. But yeah, if you're working in a coalition, you don't get to do everything that's in your manifesto.
Damaged you being part of the coalition?
I think that we've had to, it's not just being part of the coalition. Being in government the last 5 years has been tough because the economy has been in such a difficult place. So we've had some really difficult decisions to make. And, you know, I didn't come into politics to make cuts, but that's what we've had to do because we've needed to balance the books to get the economy back on track, and there's still a job to be done there. But that's also really important because I don't want the next generation to be paying for the debts that we've accrued. So that's why it's right that we actually sort out that economic mess, even though that's been painful to do.
Do you think Nick Clegg's a liability?
No, I don't.
Come on, be honest.
I think he's got one of the
Just tell me.
I think he's got one of the most difficult jobs in British politics, and I think he does it brilliantly. And actually, I think the people that have worked closely with Nick and that meet Nick tend to take that view as well. But yeah, I mean, certainly it's quite easy for certain sections of the media to just pillory him because they don't like the fact there's Lib Dems in government.
Hang on a minute. What we see with all the political leaders, Nick included, come the party conference and there's the wife. So you talk about women being equal and women, you know, needing to be better represented in Parliament and so on, but the way that your own leader and Ed Miliband and David Cameron use their wives at the party conferences, they use their wives like gorgeous handbags to make themselves look more electable.
Well, I mean, Miriam is a fantastic woman, and I mean, I've worked with Miriam on some of the stuff she's done to inspire schoolgirls to reach for whatever they want to do. And you know, Miriam's a hugely successful lawyer. I mean, earns a lot more than her husband.